Hello everyone, this is Richard with another Richard beer review. I'm going to quickly talk a little bit about this beer. I'm not sure if I had reviewed this beer before, but it's Saint Arnold. Saint Arnold is a local Houston brewery, and even though they sold to the big guys, I think it was Budweiser to the bottom, but even though they sold to them, they kept their independence. So by selling to them, they were allowed more distribution, and they can obviously expand the growth of their products. But amazingly, they kept their spirit of microbrewery, which because they continuously produce just some amazing stouts, imperial stouts, also double, even triple IPAs. And they make lagers, of course, and they make very refreshing lagers. They make a good Pilsner, and they even make a Bock. Those are all different styles of beers. And if there's any particular style that you're interested in me talking about it, then let me know, and I can do a short film on that. The styles of beers, they grew in different parts of the world for different reasons. So it's the history is amazing, and it's the history of humans. It's the history of beers. So anyway, this one is Saint Arnold's, and this is called French Press, and this is an imperial coffee porter. So what's interesting about this beers, some of them they say imperial coffee porter. They also have another one that's called French Press. This one is in a can, and it's about, I think they're about $4 a beer in the supermarket. So, but the one that comes in a bottle is a French press but barreled age. That's usually, they put them in a whiskey barrel or bourbon barrel, and they age them usually for around 12 to 16 months. And obviously that's the more expensive process. It takes longer to brew the beer, so the beers are more expensive. They tend to be like the French press barreled age. It's about $7 a beer, but it's definitely freaking worth it. Now, you guys, let me pour this beer so you see how delicious it is. So, you guys see me mostly do Imperial IPAs, which are Imperial IPAs in Indian Pale Ale. And then the stouts, which are also ales. And I do very little lagers. And why? Well, because it doesn't really make sense, right? Because most of you probably drink lagers on a daily basis or every weekend, and not ales. By far, the majority beer consumed in the United States, it's a lager style. Let me show you, point you a few ones. Coors, Budweiser, Miller, Corona, Dos Equis, name it. All the typical beers that everybody buys in 18 packs or kegs or whatever, those are lagers. And that's another style of beer. Now, they've done all this testing, taste testing on lagers. And they put like some dude that's like, I'm a die-hard Coors Light guy. Then this other guy says, I'm a die-hard Miller Lite. And the other guy says, I'm a die-hard Bud Light. This is before the Bud Light controversy, so that guy ain't gay. So anyway, so they have these three guys, and they mix this. One beer is a Bud Light, Coors Light, and Miller Lite. But they put in they don't know which one it is. And they asked them to take a sip out of each one and determine which is the beer that you talk so much shit about. And none of them got it right. The point is, they all taste, to me, kind of like piss water. Well, there's a place and time. Let's not be a little bit too radical. There is a place and time. So if you're in the beach or you're in the pool, I was just in the pool the other day. I'll tell you a little bit about that. Then you want something refreshing, but not too strong. You know, Corona, Dos Equis, Coors, feels good. You don't want to drink this bad boy in the sun, in the beach, or in the pool. Why? Okay, because these ones are much, much stronger in alcohol. So that beer can refresh you and will give you a little buzz, but it won't fuck you up. But this one's, I mean, you drink one or two of this bad boys and you're good to go. So it's in the beach, active. You want to get a little buzz, but not lose control. Because you're thirsty, so you're drinking a lot. If you're in the beach, you're running around, you're gonna be chuggling that beer. You don't want to chuggle this one. This is not a beer you chuggle. This is a beer, you sit in your patio with your buddies, you take a little sip. Absolutely delicious. And this is a coffee porter. I mean, there's actually, feels like there's coffee in there. And most of them don't even have coffee in it. But some do, but some of them, it's just by the grains. Have that coffee or chocolate flavor sometimes. But anyway, so right now I decided I had to open and drink me a beer because last week was the week from hell. Well, I'm in Houston and this is July 15, and we just had this freaking hurricane Beryl come through Houston. And he wiped the whole city down power. We were 2 million people without power. Figure that out. Talk about a mad dash for gas, ice, and generators. And if you lived in Houston in the summer, when it's 102, 3 degrees and feels like 110 because humidity and no wind and shit, and you don't have AC in your house, oh, you're shitting bricks. It's no good. It's no good. So a lot of people took off. Now, I didn't have it planned that way, but just coincidentally, I was heading out to the Keys, Florida Keys. I took off on Friday, and Monday is when the hurricane hit Houston. And we were coming back on Tuesday. Usually when this kind of shit happens, hurricanes and stuff like that, it's a lot of old neighborhoods in Houston with big trees. So it kind of rattles some trees, breaks some branches, some power lines go down, and everybody's without power 1-2 days. And so we were there Tuesday, we come back, we'll be good. But no, we come back on Tuesday, no power. So, but not only that, but the power has been gone since I think Monday morning. So when we get here Tuesday night, the refrigerator's already warm inside and shit's starting to go bad. So the next morning, Wednesday morning, we had to empty everything in the refrigerator. I mean, throw everything away. I had about $150 worth of meats, chickens, and stuff like that. Because I cook in bulk, or at least Nasreen, my fiance, does some of that too. We cook in bulk so we can prepare our meals for the week because we're smart. We don't go out to eat lunches every day. Cook our own food, we put it in containers and we take it to work. It saves you money and it's healthier and it keeps you thinner. So anyway, Tuesday, no power. Wednesday, and you try to sleep inside a house with no power, and you go, well, why don't you just go get a generator? What if 2 million people are trying to get a generator? There were no generators. So then Wednesday, Thursday, we went to sleep in my brother one of those nights at his house. And then Friday said, hell with this. We're not staying here another night. So we took off to Louisiana La Birch Casino, and we hang out there for a couple of days. That was fun. We come back here, no power for another night. Damn. So the power just went on like today, about a few hours ago. So it's beautiful. to have AC. I don't know how the hell anybody lived in Houston before AC. But love the power. Thumbs up to HLMP or whoever power authority was in charge for this. It was a monumental task because there were trees down everywhere. And Houston is a gigantic city. And they did good. They did good. And we're back. We're in our house and AC is working. Obviously, the lights are working. And I'm here. Oh, the other thing, I couldn't wait to do this because the cold beer from a refrigerator. Couldn't have that. And when you go out to like the Keys, those touristic places, or the casinos, when you order a beer, they only have shit beer. They only have like Coronas and, they don't have the good stuff. So I had to wait till I get home. And even when I got home, it was in my refrigerator warm. And now it's finally cold. So, oh, baby. So, anyway, I recommend this beer. Saint Arnold's French Press. It's a delicious coffee porter, which is a stout. And that I can do another video on the difference between porter and stout. Those names come from two completely different reasons, but they come out of the same general area, which is England in the late 1700s. Just to give you a hint, a porter was the name of a person who worked at the shipyards in the port. If you worked in the port, you were a porter. And those are like those, and in England in those days, ports were everything. It's all about England, it's all about, it's an island. So it's all about commerce. So the type of people who started liking this beer, because of those, they were porters, the beer style became the porter style. So it was a subcategory of a stout. And where the name stout comes from, that's another story. But hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if any particular beer did you want me to review. I'll talk a little bit about the beer, the taste, the style of beer, and a little bit of history of the beer. And I can get more into ales and all that stuff, which I have in previous videos. But if you haven't seen those and you want another one, shit, I enjoy doing this crap, and it gives me another excuse to drink a beer. So, thumbs up. See you guys later. Bye.